Hi guys, it is Sierra here and I am back with another video. Um, First and foremost, I am filming on a Friday, and if you know anything, if you are living in the state of Georgia, especially in North Georgia, you already know what it is. I am coming to you live from the snow. Okay, we got some snow on the ground. Right now, what did they say? We're about to have like something like 4 to 6 inches. I don't know, but there is snow on the ground, and actually right now it's sleeting. So I thought, what better time to get in a video, and we are going to talk about my favorites of 2024. To be honest, I wanted to put the video out sooner, but I really had to sit down and think about the products that I really enjoyed using over 2024, because I use a lot of things. I use a lot of things that I'm testing out, trying, that I want to talk about. But for me, I wanted to really hone in on what have I been using constantly that I just can't, that I always go back to, or that I just can't give up. Just different combinations of things. So I broke it down into, I think, three categories. So I have skincare, hair, and makeup. And I wanted to include hair because, as you guys see, I'm a blonde, and that takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of maintenance. So I wanted to talk about things that I'm using in case there's anybody out there that's thinking of going that direction, that I have found works and really just keeps my hair really nice. It keeps the blonde vibrant and all of that. So, because at first I wasn't going to do hair, but then I said, I do have to do my hair, so why not include it? So we are going to go ahead and get straight into it. And the first category we're going to talk about is makeup. Alrighty guys, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is a combination. I have a little table next to me where everything's lined up. So I'm going to be looking over there. But the first thing is a combination. It's two products. But for me, I feel like you cannot have the one without the other. I feel like this has been a really big topic of conversation in terms of setting sprays and finishing sprays. But I feel like I got the right combo. And I feel like this has been a lot of people's favorite, either separate or together. But for me, I use this together and I feel like it works the best. I have of course, the On Till Dawn, the one size setting spray. This is by Starr. You could get this at Sephora. And then I have combined it with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So it's waterproof, sweatproof. It's supposed to help lock everything in for 24 hours. So here's the thing, right? So the original combination that I saw going all over the internet was the one size spray, but with the Charlotte Tilbury finishing spray. And somebody was like, it's good, but if you want something cheaper, if you want a dupe for it, then go ahead and do the Milani Make It Last, the original. And I have to say, I've never used the Charlotte Tilbury one, but this is incredible. This holds my makeup in place, and I'm an oily girl. So even as the night progresses, I felt like the oils kind of came through, but once I blotted or, dabbed, the makeup was still intact. Nothing was moving or shifting. Eyeshadow, brows, everything was in place. And I really liked that and I really appreciated it. I was impressed because it has glycerin and niacinamide in it. And of course, we know niacinamide is great for lightening pigmentation. Glycerin keeps you hydrated so your skin doesn't dry out. So what my method was doing and what I was reading a lot from makeup artists that were making the suggestion was I would apply it in layers. So when I would put on my base, I would do whatever base that I had, concealer, all of that, spray. Then I would go into maybe contouring, blush, highlight, spray. Then I would do eyes, face, any finishing powders, then I would spray. And then, they were saying, I saw a lot of people were saying, when you use this, whether this one or the Charlotte Tilbury, you really have to douse your face, like get it wet. I mean, I wasn't out here looking like I came through a hurricane, but it was wet enough. And then I had the infamous fan. I would fan. And then once it was dry, I would just go ahead and lock it in with the setting spray or the finishing spray. And I felt like this really worked. Um, I have been loving the one size. One size is great. I mean, this is literally shellac in a can. Like, I don't know how else to explain this, but these two together are a crazy combination. I would be very curious to try the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I just feel like for the price point, this is expensive. I'll put in the notes how much it is, but this is expensive. And then to turn around and have to buy the Charlotte Tilbury one, that is expensive as well. This was, I think, about $19, $20. This is the largest size. They do make a smaller size, so if you want to do that, you can. But yeah, like I pretty much for this though, I save it for special occasions. So yeah, this is for like going out, event type makeup. And I use this kind of every day. If I want, like, if I'm wearing makeup every day and I need to secure it, this does great. But if I need that longevity, I do these two together. And they last, they make it work. But of course, either one alone, you can. To me, this one, savor the flavor. I'm not using this unless I have to, go somewhere and I really need it. I have to be honest. I used it by itself. It was great. I did like it, but for some reason, I feel like this combination between the two is really good. Um, I know Beyonce's makeup artist, Sir John, he's raved a lot about this. He's also raved a lot about the Kryolan one. He said that he used, I believe, Kryolan. I want to say he used both of these, but Kryolan and this one when Beyonce did her Renaissance tour, and it held. I mean, come on, we've all seen the footage of her at the Renaissance tour, and she looked really incredible. So, I mean, why not? But I would be interested in maybe doing the Kryolan and Charlotte Tilbury together, see how that works. But just seeing it, but I could say honestly, this was the it combo for 2024 for me when I've had to go to weddings or whatever. It held it down. So these two definitely make the top for my makeup. Alrighty, another product that I'm gonna talk about is a oldie. This has been around for forever, but as you guys know, I try different foundations, different bases. I love the Nars foundation, the matte one in the squeezy tube bottle. That's great. The Ilia foundation stick, you guys know I love that. But no matter what goes on, I always come back to the MAC Studio Fix Conceal and Correct palette in concealer palette. This is in the shade medium deep. I love this because whether winter, spring, summer, fall, this is going to it does the job. It does the job. Whenever I'm trying to conceal things, what I've used this for complete face and just use the different ones in the different areas. And it's just really does amazing things for my complexion. It has never ever let me down. I always keep it. I've used it in conjunction with other foundations. And it's good because I'm not as oily as I used to be. These are a little bit more creamy, and what I love is like once you get that finger in there, it really melts that product really nice. You have a beautiful wet sponge, whether a blender, whatever you like. This is top notch for me. I will purchase this again and again as long as they make it. And to be completely honest, even if they didn't make the palette, I used to purchase the pots. So I would still use it in just the pots, but this just makes it way more convenient and you have way more options to mix. As you can see already, please excuse it, I just used it for this look, so I have to clean up a little bit. I have my favorites, the ones that I use the most. These are mostly like the concealers. One is a little pink, one is a little, I say, on the neutral side. And if you do need something a little more yellow, you know, you can mix. And that's what I love about this palette. Like I said, it's been around for a very long time, so definitely check this out. It's totally worth it. They do multiple shade ranges. Alrighty, so my next product is a powder. It's a powder that came out, and I feel like people either loved it or they hated it. I loved it. I feel like it's a great powder. I have it on today. I use it by itself. I use it with other things. And this is the Nars, let me read it, Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder in the shade Seafront. That's my color. Of course, we got the signature Nars matte packaging to go with the matte line. And this is the color. But I mean, incredible product, very nice. It almost gives you like a powder foundation feel. You could probably do light to medium coverage with this. Now, what I like to do with this is, so I'll take this powder, setting spray, or even like what I've done today, I've done pinpoint concealing, use this as a base, this on top, the setting spray, and away we go. I mean, this is an incredible product. I really liked it. It worked for me. I hated that so many people didn't have like maybe the best experience with it, but I can say I truly enjoyed it. And the moment it came out, I was like using it and using it. So it is a staple of 2024 in terms of powder. And yeah, that's it for powder. And then I'm going to go to my last makeup favorite. All right, last but not least, these are pencils that are incredible. These pencils have been around for a long time, but apparently, you know, I was just sleeping on them. And I saw somebody do Nikki. Oh, because not Nikki Tutorials. There's another makeup artist, Nikki, and she has these long, beautiful, curly hair, and she does incredible looks. And I saw her using these pencils in a lot of her looks, and I was like, the way she would apply them, they look like butter, the way they blended. I was like, I got to get my hands on some of these pencils. And did I get my hands on these pencils? So what I am talking about is the Artist Colored Pencils by Makeup Forever. So these are the pencils. They're absolutely incredible. I bought multiple shades of brown, as you can see, because the brown ones are incredible. So I bought, which is, I feel like the shades I bought were the ones people recommended, and you all did not disappoint. So I bought Limitless Brown. I bought Universal Earth. This is for the lips. And then I bought Dimensional Dark Brown. Now this I use for the eyes only. It didn't really do anything for the lips, so I use this for the eyes only. And then when I want like a pinky nude, I use whatever walnut shade. But these pencils are not a game. They are soft, easy to use, easy to sharpen. They're not, I really can't tolerate when you pay a lot for lip pencils and then they're so soft that they break. They don't last. You have to sharpen a lot. These are soft, but they don't break a lot. They're very vibrant in color, and I really want to try more pencils from Makeup Forever because I just think they're a brilliant, you know, company. And like I said, I was really impressed with these pencils, and I have been using them. I would say I didn't get them at the top, maybe the middle of the year, but ever since I got them, I have not stopped using them, and they are incredible. So this is the Makeup Forever pencils. Grab them because they're awesome. All right, that finishes off the makeup category. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into one of my favorite things, which is skincare. So the first product that I am going to talk about is a product that I feel like it's been breaking the internet. I absolutely love this product. I mean, I feel like every influencer has talked about this, and it's just incredible. I don't know what else to say. And it is a pricey one. Lord knows it's a pricey one. I have points at Sephora, so you do what you do. And this serum is so incredible. It comes in multiple sizes. And, for the budget, I got the smallest size. But this is as you can see, I still am using this, the Clarins Double Serum. This serum is incredible. It's all about the hydrolypic, so it's there to help plump the skin, make the skin hydrated, but also helps with fine lines, wrinkles, anti-aging. I mean, I can't lie to you. I mean, I felt like I put this serum on and my skin looked instantly better, more lit from within, more radiant. More, I would touch it, it's softer. It it felt tighter too. It looks firmer. And I mean, I would put it under so many different moisturizers, and I felt like the result was consistent every time. It is a incredible product that I have literally enjoyed getting since the moment I bought it. It is pricey. I mean, I will say, is this something that I would invest in again? I don't know. I still got a little bit left. I mean, who am I kidding? So far, so good. It's wonderful. And I feel like if I could only use one serum, so I always say, you have you cleanse, you tone, then you go into the serums, you have hydrating or more treatment serums that want to target, issues and concerns like pigmentation, acne, whatever the case may be. I feel like I would use this hydrating serum for the rest of my life. I would never replace this with anything. I mean, this has been so incredible to use. So if you're in Sephora, you want to give this a try, I would recommend it. The influencers, I have to say, they're not lying. They're not lying. It's really good. So yeah, give it a try. So my next product that I have is a cleansing product. And this product, I don't remember when this came out, but I know that the moment it came out, I got it and I haven't stopped using it. Um, and I included this in my 2024 video because I don't think I'll never ever not use it now that I have it. This is the Cerave Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. Um, there is a lot going on with Cerave right now, so I'll have to look into this. But let me tell you, when it comes to getting makeup off, Cerave, this is pretty nice. This is really, really nice. I can't argue and complain. Like, it does the job. A little bit of this goes a long way. Like, I know people are like, oh, this container is small, but you don't need a lot of this. This little container is about $12, but 12, I think maybe 12, $13. But this goes a long way. You maybe need a pea size amount to use all over your face, because you scrape some out, you massage, you rub it all over, and it is going to do the job. I love this product. I mean, it's just a cleansing balm. It's really good. It's really thorough. There's not much to say. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, it's so fancy, this, that, and the third. But it's just great. And sometimes it's nice to just have things that work. So yeah, check out the Cerave makeup removing cleansing balm. And yeah, so that's it for the cleanser. All right, so these next products, I'm going to pair them together because it's a sunscreen. One I used more in the summertime and one I'm using a little bit more now. This, I have used this before in many different shades. I went to Sephora to pick this up, and the shade that I typically use was out. So I use it. I like it. It's nice. It gives me more highlighty vibes than what I was looking for, more like a complexion situation, but it's still good. This one I'm using a little bit more now. It is the Supergoop Glowscreen Golden Hour SPF 40. So to all my girlies who love to glow 24/7, 365, this is for you. Especially now in the wintertime, everything is drier. We're all looking a little bit dull. The complexion is not complecting right now. This is a really good boost for that. I really love that. I really love how it just makes my skin look so beautiful. I feel like it gives you that candlelight glow. It's just really incredible, and I am really enjoying using it. Like I said, this is not my first rodeo with this. I have used multiple versions of this. There is a shade that is one step deeper. I like to use it because in the summertime I'm darker, obviously, and I have a tan, and it just really makes my skin glow along with all the other glow stuff that I do. So I really like this product from them. And like I said, it's perfect, really anytime, any part of the year. But right now, I really like it because it just gives me a little oomph. So the next product is also a Supergoop product, and I'm finished. I finished it out. It is the Supergoop Daily Dose Vitamin C plus SPF, and that's, I don't know if you guys can hear, but that's the cars, like it's starting to ice now, and so you just hear like the cars like going through the slush. It's about 5, and they say that it's gonna get worse tonight because everything is pretty much just gonna freeze over. So womp, womp, womp. But I'm inside. We, instead of being we outside, we inside. So we all good. But anyway, so yes, the Daily Dose Vitamin C. This product is really amazing because it is a serum like consistency, but it has SPF. And especially in the summertime, you're dealing with pigmentation. Vitamin C is your bestie. So if you can get a sunscreen or something that's going to protect you with vitamin C, why wouldn't you? Also, because it is so very lightweight, it does have like a, to me, a glowy highlighter appeal. But also, if you're sweating, oily, you don't want anything heavy on your skin, and this is not heavy at all. I mean, it's one of my favorite things to use in the summertime. I mean, I even use it. I was even finishing it up and using it now just to add like I'm a layer girl. So I'll just say that I'm a layer girl. I like to layer things. And Supergoop does such a good job with their sunscreens that you forget that they're actually like, it's not skincare, it's protection, even though protection is skincare. But some of this stuff feels too good. You're like, this can't just protect me against, the sun. So I would layer this now, and because it's cold, it'll feel good on my skin, and it's still going to protect me. So I love these two products. I just ran out. I'll probably pick this up again closer to the warmer weather because that's when I really use this the most. But these are the bomb. If you have never tried Supergoop sunscreens, I really encourage you to. They have so many formulations, so many things that I feel like there is something for everyone. So it's definitely worth checking them out. So the final thing that we are about to get into is hair care. And I've used multiple things within the brand. So I have two brands I'm going to talk about and multiple things. So the first brand, let's go ahead and let's get into all this hair stuff. All right. So the first brand that I'm going to talk about is Pattern by Miss Tracy Ellis Ross herself. I think when Pattern came out, there was a little bit of like exhaustion of these celebrity, you know, brands, and like, are they really as good as they say they are? You know, blah, blah, blah. And Pattern came out, and I have to say, I was a skeptic, but I am a believer. I love Pattern. And, you know, everybody always has a claim that, you know, this is for textured hair or curly, coily hair. And, you know, you look at the models that they use when they talk about curly and coily, and it doesn't look like how my hair looks. You know, it's something of like a looser curl, or, you know, not as tight. But I feel like Tracy has done a good job in really making all hair textures feel included. And for me, hydration is so important. And I've tried a lot of brands where they would say it was hydrating and it just felt like it really wasn't. So I have to start with this product that I feel is so important for my hair type, because I would say I'm like, if you follow the hair thing, 4C hair, and then of course, you know, you bleach your hair, so that's going to make it even more dry. So this product for me has not let me down. It is the intensive conditioner, yeah, moisture and restoration. And it's so important because, like I said, I'm bleached. So it really helps to keep my hair hydrated. And this stuff is thick. So just to give you a little overview, it's like when your hair and scalp needs some TLC. It's formulated for tight textures. So 4C hair and anything tighter than that. If you're out there, give it a go. And what I like is it's saying all the right things. It's for low porosity. That's what bleaching will do. Denser textures, and it glides through the hair. It has shea butter, avocado oil, vitamin E, and it it really just makes your hair nice and juicy. She gives how you use it, but of course I have a little bit of hair, so I take a nice size, just kind of work it through. And I mean, like I said, it is so, I'm trying to see if I can get it. Like, it is just, it is so creamy. Like, it is gorgeous. I always use this when I'm just doing a regular wash. I don't just use, you know, I'd use this for a regular wash. And I got this size because I have the big bottles, but I share those, right? Of course, that's a smart thing to do. But the other people that I share it with, their hair is not as coily as mine. Their hair is a little bit finer, so they have to use the lighter weight. This is too heavy. So I did my own for the intensive conditioner, but the other ones I'm about to show you are free for all for everyone of different textures. So for me, I love hydrating shampoos. I do a clarifying a little bit, but hydrating shampoos very important for a textured girly like me. So I use the Pattern Hydration Shampoo. Once again, you need the hair to feel just soft. One of my biggest things is I love to touch my hair and I feel my curls, but I don't feel like this brittle dryness. And this is going to do it for me every single time. I love this shampoo. I've been using this for a long time. I always come back to this, and yeah, it does it every time. It doesn't miss. So I love this. They do have, I want to say they have another kind of, yeah, they have like a clarifying shampoo, but this is my go-to for the most part. And you know, now that of course I have bleach in my hair, I do I do focus on my scalp. So every once in a while, I'll do a clarifying. I don't want to do it too much because my hair will be dry. So, hydration for the nation, it is. Next product is one that I use quite a bit, and I often mix this with a lot of things, which is the Pattern leave-in conditioner. So this is so nice, and I actually use this a part of, you know, I actually use this. and I make this a part of my styling process. So I do the leave-in conditioner, then I may have a little bit of the curling mousse. I like it because I do have curls at the top that I want to accentuate. And it looks so pretty, of course, with the blonde when you can see the little curls. So I do this, I do the styling mousse, and then I do like something with a firmer hold. I use Carol's Daughter for that one, but I love this stuff. I can use this every day, hence the size, just to keep my hair juicy and nice and hydrated. Um, and I will go ahead, and the last product is the Pattern Jojoba Oil Blend. This is the big finisher for me. So just like the products that I talked about, I styled with the leave-in conditioner. I use that mousse, maybe a little bit of like a pomade type deal. And then for the shine, I put this on top, and it just really gives my hair, just, it locks in that moisture. Oil is really meant to seal. You put a lot of hydrating things on, and then you put the oil on top. You're not meant to just use this alone. You can put this, you can do it directly on the scalp, but when I apply the hair, apply it on the hair, I make sure that I have something hydrating underneath. So those are like the main hits of everything I use from Pattern. I use other little things, but in terms of my hair care routine and what I use, that those are my core. That's my core of what I use from Pattern. All right, and then the last but not least, which is important, I feel like everybody has a version of this, and I use this because, of course, I'm blonde and I need it. This is the Olaplex, the Blonde Enhancer, the toning shampoo. And I will say, typically, I buy these little bottles because, number one, I don't know how long I'm going to be blonde. I'm going to do this until I feel like I want to keep doing this, or I don't want to, I don't want to do it anymore. But I use the Blonde Enhancer Toning Shampoo, and it repairs, hydrates, brightens, and of course the conditioner does the same thing. And it just really keeps your blonde looking fresh in between, you in between bleachings. So for me, I initially use this like the first time I bleach, it's a fresh bleaching, I'll do this. And then after, like if I'm washing my hair in between, I kind of mix. So sometimes I'll mix this with the Pattern shampoo. Now, let me just be clear. Let me start by saying I am not a cosmetologist. I don't do hair. I get access to professional grade products because of my license. I can go into like a salon centric. I do my research, but I'm not like a professional hairstylist. I just know how to do this, and then that's it. But I use this. I don't know if you can mix them. I do. Like I mix the shampoo with a little bit of the Pattern, work it in. And I mean, for me, when I look at my blonde, it looks good. It doesn't look like, anything has really changed. The blonde looks fresh. My hair feels hydrated, and that's all I want. But that's what I use. That's what I've been using. I mean, I'll say I included it in the 2024 favorites just because I like it, and I'll use it as long as I am blonde. I used it in the past, and I think I kind of forgot about it, but I did use the purple shampoo in the past, and I'm pretty sure it was the Olaplex. So I definitely have been using it. It's like, and I want to say I tried something else, but I can't remember what the hell was. But I like it, so I came back to it, and it works. It works. And I've been loving it. So that is all for the hair. And stay tuned for some closing thoughts. All right, guys. So that is the end of my 2024 favorites. I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. I will say I can honestly say that these are things that I really used throughout the year. Some things were a little new, but I can definitely say they will always be coming back into my skincare routine or hair care routine or makeup routine. So I hope you enjoyed that. You know, the end of 2024 was just super, super busy for me, but I really feel like I have nailed down a schedule. I definitely am going to keep putting out content for you guys on Fridays. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this with other people who are passionate about beauty and lifestyle things. I really want to show you guys more into my world as a multi-hyphenate service provider, doing massages, facials, and just being someone who is an independent contractor, just how I am able to just do the things that I love and, you know, create a whole lane for myself, and even showing you guys the process as I start to venture out and do more things. So thank you so much for watching, and please join me on this journey. And I hope to see you soon on my next video, but I'll be there, so you be there too. All right, bye.